What's happening? Spanish Mike TV here, Turning Point Podcast. Danny Duncan to my left. What's up, Danny?
What's up, man?
How are you?
Take two. I'm great. How are you?
Take two, yeah, literally. I'm good, bro.
Put them both in.
So, wow, what a masterpiece. This house is beautiful, man.
Thanks, man.
Like, how do you feel waking up here every day? Does it feel like you're at a hotel or like?
Yeah, it feels pretty crazy.
It does, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, it wears off though, like everything.
So it's just normal.
Yeah, I mean, it's not yet, but it will be in like a month.
Damn.
Like everyone wants a new car, and then they get a new car, and then they're sick of the new car, you know, after a month or two.
That's true. I would be sick of living here too. Yeah.
No, you know what I mean, though.
No, I know.
Come on.
This is awesome, man. I was psyched to interview you because the day you came to visit me at Diamond, I was like, yo, man, I haven't seen you in a while, and I knew you were like stretching people out and doing the whole like sports thing and with all the skaters. And it's funny, I was like, I haven't seen you since then. And this, I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but you remember you hitting me up on Facebook, and I looked at my fucking messages like a random time, and I was like, you texted me, I was texting you back, and then you're like, yo, we should do a skit. I left you on red, and I made a joke, and I was like, hey, man, you still want to do that skit? I was like, this dude's about to be like, you're an asshole. You're like, what up, bro? I'm going to come by and skate. And that's one thing that, like, I think it's funny. It wasn't trying to be an asshole. I was just saying, like, you always kept it, like, nothing's changed. No matter how much money you make, no matter how famous you get, you still were the same person.
Great guy, you know. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's cool. I like skating. I try to just keep doing what I'm doing. I enjoy skating, playing sports, making money, but I don't ever want to turn into like a dick or like let it control me in any way.
And I think that's what happens to a lot of people. I feel like when they become like successful, it like changes them, or they have to become what they've like achieved. It's more of like, it just depends, I guess.
Yeah. Well, most people too, in general, they just like, they just want things for like the wrong reasons. You know, like they want the car to impress people, or they want the shoes to impress people that they don't even know. They just want to impress people they don't know, or they just want to feel accepted and all this shit. Like, I don't know. I don't really need anything. I like the house. I always wanted like a nice house. I don't need it to impress anybody, you know. But like, I was making like 150 grand a month driving like a shitty Honda Fit. And I was making like 150 a month, 150 a month, 150 a month, 150 a month, like every month.
Didn't want to get a new car. You just felt like
I wanted to. I bought a house in Florida, and I waited until I paid off my house to get a nice car. That's
so crazy to me. I was like going back with Abe too, and I was like, yo, the first video was you and Seba playing Game of Skate.
Yeah. That's. There were like some other ones, but I deleted them.
Okay.
And I was trying to like, I wanted something like, you know, kind of funny to be the first video. So I like deleted some bullshit ones, and I was like, "Oh, the Game of Skate versus Seb is funny."
Yeah, because that dude is insane.
He's so good.
Never falls. What made you get into YouTubing? Like, you just did it because you saw Chris? Like, were you hanging out with Chris, or was it just like you just?
Well, I knew you could do it and stuff. So I was like doing the stretching and shit, and then I made YouTube, and I was just posting like, if you roll your ankle, here's some tips on how to fix it. Okay. So I was doing these type of videos, and Chris reached out to me on Facebook, and he was also doing YouTube, and he was kind of like showing me like, hey, like I'm making like this on YouTube, and I was like, it was crazy because I was sitting in Florida. I mean, I remember exactly where I was sitting, dude. Like the dining room table I was sitting at, like it's crazy. Like I can vividly like on the laptop, like I remember exactly when we were talking for the first time. Like, but he was like actually making money. I was like, holy shit, this kid's actually making money on YouTube. So then I was doing the whole stretching shit and stuff. So I was already making videos, but then I went to LA and did the skater thing, like stretching all the skaters, and then met Jason Lee, and he was just like telling me like, yeah, if you ever, you know, if you do acting and stuff, YouTube and Instagram, if you have a following, then it's like easier to get the gig when you go to the audition if you have followers, like, because obviously they'll take you more serious. So that was when he said I was like funny and shit and that I should try acting, then I was like, I'm out, you know, because I love sports, but he's like, that dude's so funny, you know, and he's like super successful and like really good at what he does. So that gave me so much confidence to like actually like try it, you know. And I felt like if he thought I was funny, I was like, well, then I must be funny a little bit. So I was like, I'll just do that instead.
You knew what you wanted to become eventually. I feel like the stretching was like your thing, but it was like when you met Jason, you were just like, all right, I'm gonna take off.
It was really weird too, cause like I was like working with Jason, and I felt like I hit that point where I was like, wow, like I felt like kind of successful in what I was doing. Like I'm working with that type of dude. Like I'm working with all these pros, like skaters. I'm working with other pro athletes. So I felt like I was like actually like making really good progress. But then I remember one night I was like, man, I feel like this isn't what I'm going to be doing. It just didn't. And this was before Jason had ever said anything either. I was like, man, it just doesn't feel like what I'm going to be doing. And I was doing really well at what I was doing, like with the athletes and everything. And then yeah, it ended up not being it. But it was just weird because I don't know. But I always wanted to be rich my whole life. I don't know why. But that was just like always I mean, every day I just think about money. I'm not like a greedy person at all, like not even a little bit, but like I just think about making money like every day, I guess. So
power to you. I feel like when people do make money, and someone like you who I see give a lot back, I feel like that's the whole point of like becoming successful or making the money you make, or people that make a lot of money like want to do that. I feel like when some people get it, they keep it. It's like that's not the point. The point is to get it, to give, to receive. It's like give and take, you know?
Yeah, well, what it is basically, if you have a greedy person who's broke but then gets rich, he's going to be a greedy person. If you have someone who is a giving person and then gets rich, he's going to be I mean, even when I had no money, I was still I would give, you know what I mean? I mean, Lamont Holt, I know, like, some people don't, like, fuck with him in the skate industry, but, like, me and him were just fucking, we'd, like, sleep in his car and eat peanut butter and jelly, you know? It was like, I mean, but I'd give him like the bread I had, you know, and he would like give me shit that he had. So it's like there's people out there that like that are just always gonna give even though they have nothing really. So like my mom's like that too. I'm like that. I would give anybody if I could help, you know, and I didn't need it.
That's rad. Lamont's sick. I talked to him here and there. I haven't seen him that much, but he's still.
Yeah, same.
I think he's still killing it. Like he's still doing his thing. Music for sure, right?
Yeah,
like,
I know he's doing music. I see him every once in a while, but like. I mean, I'm just busy, so you obviously don't. I mean,
yeah, when you get busy,
so.
Yeah, I don't get to see or hang out with your friends as much because you're doing so much.
But yeah, me and him, man, we slept in his car sometimes, slept random people's houses. It was crazy. He knows, dude. I remember like making peanut butter and jellies in his car, dude. Like,
wow,
it was insane. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Like if you really think about it, and then now I'm like, I mean, I could get a chef if I wanted.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
That's funny. Let's get one right now. Let's order food. Nah. But yeah, that's one thing I feel like people don't get to see. Like they just see you successful and then they don't see the journey what took you there. And I always tell kids when they hit me up, they're like, I want to be sponsored. Yo, send my video to this company or this person. I'm like, yo, check it out. Love it first. Keep skating and everything will come. It really will. Because that's what happened with me when I did my show. I was just like, yo, I just want to have fun with my friends. And then it just led me to so many different things because I was so passionate. And I feel like everyone's like, this is the cliche bullshit story, but it's so true. Like how you said you want to become rich, but like there's more to just becoming rich, I feel like, for you. Yeah. There's more to that. I feel like with your friends and doing so much for your family. And like, I feel like when you put your mind to it, it really does come to life.
Yeah, I think there's just people that have that, like, I don't know, anything in life that I like want to accomplish. If I just like think about it and I you know what I mean, like when there's something you really want, when I get like that, I'm just like I'm gonna for sure accomplish it. Like anything I've ever tried to accomplish. I mean, bringing stretching into skateboarding when I did that was super like. I mean, that's like a feat in itself. Like, I mean, they just don't like that shit. No one wants, like, skaters are so like, and like everyone calls everyone like kooks, you know. Mm-hmm. But they're like a lot of them are just like kooks in themselves, but like. They don't want like dudes touching them and shit, and I brought that into skateboarding and like it worked really well. And like I was trying to give back to the sport because I was like a triathlete and I ran and I just learned so much about the body and stuff. And I was like, dude, skating is fucking insane. Like they're just like destroying themselves, but no one helps them. So that's why that was like my whole like mission was to do that.
But now it's like normal. You go to the skate doctor.
Exactly, but it wasn't like that back then. You know?
It wasn't. I remember that.
It was wild, and now everyone has a fucking like. Hypervolt or those guns. They have foam rollers. I mean, I have the videos, like, you know, the bands and shit. I've like, you know, working on the ankle and shit. There's so much stuff that like they didn't even know any of that. It's pretty insane, but it's good because obviously it'll help a lot of these guys will last way longer now too with that.
Do you feel like doing your own sports product now? Do you ever like want to be like, you know what? Maybe I'll make a one-off.
I want to start building up some companies I'm working on. Like I work with Ketnips. It's like this it's like company I do, but I want to do like a protein bar, protein powder, like whey protein, and then like a pre-workout, but like a actual healthy shit. That's something I want to do, but not like an individual like product or anything like that. Just something that because I'm trying to fucking become like a billionaire or something. So I need to like scale some shit. Like,
well, when you become a billionaire, we're gonna have to hang out again. We can do this again.
I mean, yeah, but I think
Billionaire Duncan.
yeah, that'd be sick.
I like that. I think it rolls off nice. So what keeps you busy nowadays? What's your next? I feel like you have a lot of, besides becoming a billionaire, there's more. I feel like there's other things you have brewing up in the works.
I film videos. That gets hard after it's been like 4 or 5 years now. So obviously you got to keep it original, and keep it entertaining. So that's like something I've been like working on, just trying to make like good videos that are still entertaining. I do that, hang out with my family. Been doing shit with Zoomies. Working on Ketnips right now, trying to make this a big year for that.
Like get into art. Like, are you gonna like
I love
make
art,
a movie?
Yeah.
Will you make a Danny Duncan movie, like an actual like?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Feature film.
I'm working on a documentary because I've done 2 tours now.
Wow.
So I'm working on a documentary that's like maybe like 25-30% of like the tour, but then also like my whole come up on like how it happened, and
That's gonna be sick.
yeah. So I have a lot of like good shit to talk about.
Soon, you think, or a year?
Yeah, maybe like a year or so.
Okay.
But I want to and then I want to get that on Netflix. So
That's gonna be sick.
I think I can do that. I'm pretty sure. And then that'll be cool. Maybe like a book too. I want to work on like a book.
Have you ever gone back to your school at all, or do anything like you ever go talk? You ever thought about it?
Not talking. I've never talked. No.
Never, huh?
No. I went there and like filmed something stupid, and they like kicked me out and like banned me. But then I went back and talked to the principal, and he unbanned me.
That's tight.
But that was about it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I just chill, I guess. But no, I don't think I've talked to anybody really.
Not even people you went to school with?
Oh yeah, I've talked. I meant like speaking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I haven't done any speaking type of stuff. I don't know. Public school system's pretty bad. Besides, I mean, the only thing that's good about school is like interacting with humans. Other than that, it's pretty much bogus unless, I mean, proving to yourself you can accomplish something like finishing work and showing up. I mean, they lack so much stuff that they could teach you. It's just you go to school so that they can put you into the society to work for something, like for somebody.
Yeah.
They just need those, like, you know what I mean? They're not, the public system isn't trying to get people like you to make your own podcasts and stuff. They don't want that. They want you to go to college and then get a job. That's what they want you to do.
I know, it's so crazy. A lot of my friends just like followed the system, and I was like, I can't follow the system.
No.
I did it for like, I don't know, a couple of years. I worked at Party City. I had to wear a skeleton outfit. That was out of the question.
Yeah.
I fucking did groceries. I was a produce for like 3 to 4 years, and I used to take trips back and forth to Tampa to do videos. And then my people that worked there were like, "What are you doing?" Like, I would always take vacations, and I was like, "Getting the fuck out of here!" Like one day I didn't call. I put my 2 weeks in. I just left. Manny called me. He was like, "Yo, you want to come to California?" I took whatever money out of my bank account. Told my parents I'm leaving. I was 20 years old and was like never coming back. And it's been like almost 9 years.
That's awesome.
So it's like, I know what you're saying, but it's hard because we're built in a society where we have to follow like sort of a system, and people are scared to take risk.
Yeah, there are a lot of people, but
So
but most people are pussies, and that's why. I mean, that's why you don't want to be a pussy.
You gotta just not be a pussy and take the risk.
The school also discipline the people who are not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like a fucking jail, dude. It's like if you're like any different than exactly what they want, then like me, I got disciplined all the time in school. I got suspended so many times, and I wasn't like a bad kid or anything. You know what I mean? I was just like a hyper, I guess. But I mean, I wasn't like a piece of shit. It wasn't like I was doing anything.
To go to school now, I don't know how it would be for a week. Like right now, if they're like, "Yo, we're gonna put you back in school,"
I would love it, dude. School was
with everyone you went to school with, but you're gonna go to
funny.
school right now for 1 week. That would be kind of cool.
That would be sick, yeah.
Let me know.
That's a TV show right there. If you had like $1 billion to fund it to get everyone to stop
well, when
doing
you're a
their
billionaire,
normal
you can
life.
fund this school of 1 week. Like just
my entire life savings just to fund that.
someone out there who wants to fund Danny Duncan's 1 week school.
That'd be lit.
I think it would be sick. Yeah, no, I mean, what you're doing is awesome, dude. I think it's cool to see people just having fun, making money, and living life and giving back.
Yeah, because I mean, I can only do this for so long. At least I think. I'm gonna pretend that I will fall off eventually. Hopefully I don't, but I'm just gonna stick that in my head. That way I keep, working harder on other things. But yeah, just trying to invest my money. It's hard to like do shit too sometimes, like, because I don't want to like break my neck, on some of like the old shit I used to do. But I just like force myself to do things. But sometimes I'm like, fuck, man, I do not want to do this. But
Do you watch back any of your old videos and be like, how the hell did I do that?
sometimes I watch back, I'm like, what the? I can't believe I said that. There's like so much shit like from back in the day. I'm like, oh my god. Not that it's like that bad, but it's just like I didn't, and I don't even remember some of the videos. I'm like, I don't even like, I literally don't remember that day. Like I don't even remember saying that or filming that. I'm like, holy shit. But it's pretty funny.
Did you edit all your videos?
In the beginning, I do. Now I don't. I have someone edit and they send it to me, and I just like cut little shit out that I don't like and then post it.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't like filming or editing, so I try to like outsource that, or anything I can outsource. I try if it'll be more efficient.
That's awesome. And you film pretty much almost every day?
No.
It's kind of planned out, huh?
Yeah, I mean we'll do like 3 days in a row sometimes, but we don't really film that much. Maybe like 4 days a week max. Yeah, I don't really do pranks anymore. It's just like vlog type stuff. So just trying to come up with good ideas.
You're over the prank thing, huh? Pranks are funny.
No. I love pranks. I just like, it's like weird. I need to either do a vlog or do a prank. I'm like, my brain is just like one or the other.
It's true.
Or what I do sometimes is I'll go out of college and like film a prank, and then when we're done, I can like film a vlog, you know? But I'm like very like, I need to just be focused on one or the other. Because I like doing the pranks a lot. That's like my favorite shit. But it's just like, I like getting in the zone and then I like start going. It takes me, I gotta like warm up and shit.
Social media platforms, do you feel like Instagram will die? Instagram will stay? Like, how do you feel like where will posting stuff go? Like, YouTube seems like forever.
I mean, right now I feel like I don't see Instagram going anywhere. Facebook owns Instagram. I mean, they do pretty good. They have a lot of users on it. I think it's like 1 billion users on both of them. I mean, even Twitter still seems to be like doing fine. TikTok is like crazy because they just put so much money behind the ads.
Dude.
So, I mean, even I had to make one of those just to like post little clips on it, like of just old shit, you know?
See You Trend, he was like, yo, get on TikTok, dude. And I was like, what the hell is a TikTok? And then at first I was like, this is kind of weird. I got to dance in front of the camera. Like, so I just started putting skate clips up. But yeah, I feel like.
Yeah, you can put anything. Yeah. I just put random shit from videos. Like,
people really like thought out, like think about it. Like,
yeah.
Whoa, like I got to make these videos like this. And I'm just like, I don't know how you have all day to do that.
Yeah, I don't even fuck with it. I just put like, if I post something if I post a video to Instagram, I'll just throw the same shit up on TikTok. But just the fact that I made one means that they're obviously doing well, you know. They put a lot of money behind ads, and they have a lot of people on that site, or the app.
I remember YouTube had no filter too. It was like everything was up there. And when you made videos, they didn't care. You can have any music, anything. I was like, this thing is sick.
Yeah.
And then they started, I was like, playing my video. I'm like, where's the rest of the song's gone? What the?
Yeah, no, I've had videos just get deleted because of a song. It's so whack. Because it's blocked in like 30 countries.
When they started it, they just had there was no filter, huh? It was able to just do whatever they wanted when they first started until like.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of got to it late. The first video I ever saw was Unforgivable. You remember that one?
What's that?
Hodge Stanton. He's like, I went to Levin's yesterday to get some pants for me and my. And he made like a bunch of them, and they're like crazy viral.
Is he still around?
I tried reaching out to him. I couldn't get a hold of him. I don't know. If anyone knows him, hit me up. But he deleted all of his videos. I think he didn't want to be known for that, and like he wanted to like direct or something.
Damn.
That guy's fucking funny. He's hilarious.
There's so many people on YouTube. It's insane. There's so many people just in general in the world. But there's just so many people just everywhere. I don't know. It's pretty.
Bieber. I mean, Justin Bieber discovered on YouTube.
Is that for real though?
That's what I heard. Someone found a video of him like. I mean that clip's still on YouTube. It's supposedly the clip that discovered him. He's like playing guitar and singing on like some stairs. And then like Scooter Braun got it, and then that's the most famous one of the most famous people in the world right now.
You guys should do a skit. He's been skating a lot. Have you seen that?
That dude's, yeah, he's sick.
Have you met him?
No, never.
Justin, reach out to my man Danny right here, man.
Casually, hey, what's up, bro?
Probably. I mean, bro, anything in this world is possible.
No, it'll happen eventually for sure. We're very similar. He collects Pokemon cards. After I started.
Damn.
He was riding unicycles after I was riding unicycles. You know.
He started skating. No, I don't know. We skated first, but
he was definitely skating after me. Come on.
A game of skate between you guys would be kind of sick.
Yeah, I'd fuck him up though.
I think you guys should really do a game of skate and then do like a Pokemon battle off. and then
He
unicycle.
he needs to get rid of those bulky shoes, man. I saw him skating in those like those was it S those shoes?
S shoes, yeah, OGs.
Those things are those OGs. Those are huge.
He probably likes the comfort of having his foot not having. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like
Or nostalgic.
that too. He's been rocking them heavy.
Yeah, he's like a child at heart, and he wants to just live his life normal, but he can't because every fuck is running up to him every 5 seconds.
But I feel like this Danny Duncan triathlon, Justin Bieber, unicycle Pokemon game of skate.
He does know how
should
to
happen.
ride. He knows how to ride a unicycle pretty good. I've seen it.
That would be hilarious. I hope actually it does happen, just so I can be there to watch it.
He sees this.
I think he will.
Yeah.
Justin, please. The Danny and Bieber triathlon 2020. Do you remember when everything changed for you? Like doing the YouTube and just becoming who you were?
It was super slow and steady. Like I was living at my cousin's house. I like slept on their couch, or like I slept in my little cousin's room on the floor. And I was like there for a while, and then I remember the YouTube money started coming in a little bit. Like, dude, I remember getting a check for like $2,000 from YouTube and being like, fuck, dude, I'm fucking rich. Like, it was like $2,200. I was like, dude, I'm fucking rich. Like, and then like the end of the month came and I had to spend all the money. I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, where's the money? So it was like, it's just wild. And then, but yeah, I remember the YouTube money started like getting a little better, you know, and I was still living at my cousin's house. And, I think I got a brand deal, or I signed with the YouTube network and got like a $5,000 signing bonus. And then right at the same time, I also got like a brand deal with, JBL Audio, the like speaker shit for $5,000. I mean, they underpaid the fuck out of me. The video got like 1.5 million, and they gave me $5,000. It's like, dude, insane how fucked I got. I just got fucked over. But then I got that $5,000 and that $5,000, and that was like a shit ton of money at the time. I had like $10,000. I went and bought a Honda Fit, put $5,000 cash down. Had like horrible credit because I didn't pay some hospital bills. Go skate day actually hit my head, got concussion.
Oh man.
So my credit score was like a 500. Got this Honda Fit, 22% for the car payment was 22%. It was like awful. Did that, and then I was scared to sell merch because it said on the thing how many. There was this thing called Teespring, and you could like make your shirts and shit where you didn't have to like make it. If 100 shirts were ordered, then the campaign ends, and then they print them all and send them out. You know, so it's like there's no overhead. You don't have to do anything yourself. You just throw it up, kids buy it, and then they handle the rest. So I like really wanted to like sell shirts, and on the website it would tell you on your campaign, like if you did a week campaign, it would tell you how many shirts were sold. So I never did it because I was like, I didn't want to post it and be like 6 shirts sold, you know? Oh shit. I was like scared of that, but they got rid of that feature, so I was like, fuck yeah. So I like did it up, made fucking like $12,000. I was like, no fucking way. I was trying.
What was the first shirt?
It was like a McDonald's ripoff. It was like the Ronald McDonald like that with my face.
Okay.
Instead of the M, I put 69. And I was trying to get like $2,000 for like my apartment. You know how you got to do the down payment or deposit.
Yeah.
Or whatever? So I was like, man, if I get like $2,000, I already had a little bit of money saved. I was like, if I get like $2,000 for the down payment or deposit, that'd be fucking sick. Made $12,000. I was like, holy shit, it was insane. And then I waited like 2 more weeks, and my friend was like, yeah, do it again. I did it again and made like $10,000. And then I like stopped for like a month. I was like, yeah, no one wants those shirts. I was like, no, surely no one wants the shirts again. Did it again like a month later. I made like $15,000. I was like, what the fuck's happening? So the merch is really what like.
So your videos you were doing your videos, having fun, and then you started doing the merch stuff, and then all of a sudden the turning point of that was like, holy shit.
Yeah, merch is what really changed everything for me.
Wow.
For like financially, that was when it started. And when I started like making actually merch money, like when I had my website eventually. I like finally got my own website and stuff, and then it started going up, and then YouTube did that whole like adpocalypse bullshit. So it was like this. It was like my merch went like that, and then the YouTube money just tanked. So I was like, and that was right when I moved to LA. So I was like when I actually had my own apartment, I wasn't like couch surfing. So if I wouldn't have been doing the merch, I would have been fucked. That's why it's good to have like multiple forms of income too, you know?
Crazy.
But yeah, shit's wild. Yeah, brands would hit me up and stuff, like an alcohol company, and they'd be like $20,000 for a brand deal, and I'd be like, fuck, because that was before the merch. Oh. I didn't have shit, and I was like, dude, I can't promote that though. There's been like so many times like a company will hit me up for like 20 or 30, 50, 100K, and I'm just like, nah, because I'm not gonna promote bullshit.
For sure, but what would be the right number that would make you promote bullshit? Would there is a right number
like
or
what?
never? I'm just saying, like, let's say that same beer company or something was like, we'll give you $1 million.
Dang, dude, I
for
don't
a
know.
post.
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
$2 million.
Nah, it'd have to be like a lot. I mean, I would have to do it, and I would just have to tell the fans like, sorry guys, that I'm a sellout. 100 million, I did this beer sponsor. No, I don't know. I don't know the right number. $1 million, I wouldn't do it though, because they would just. I feel like that tarnished my brand completely.
Yeah.
I make more than $1 million, so I'm not. But like maybe like 69 million. 69 million, I would definitely do it.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully.
Like, I'm out. Sorry guys. Hope you understand.
Crazy. 69 million. That'd be insane.
Danny Duncan net worth on Google. 69 million. Wikipedia sold out for a beer sponsor. No,
wow.
But, yeah.
I mean, you probably get hit up all the time. Like you have to deny the ones you don't like. It's probably flattering for you. You're like, oh, thanks, but
No, it's a waste of time. I'm like, fucking stop messaging me. Or stop emailing me. Or I'll be like, what's your budget? That's just all I say. And they're like, oh, 50K. I'm like, oh, sorry, my budget's 69K. I always say that. And then they'll come back and be like, yeah, the brand agreed to 60K. I'm like, oh, damn, it's just 9K too short. Like shit like that. I'm like,
wow.
It's funny though. I just like usually fuck with them because the only brand deals I really do is like Audible. You know Audible? It's like a audio book. It like reads it for you instead of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I think kids should read books, like or listen to audio tapes, like either one. So I like promoting that, and then just little things like that. But pretty much I don't promote any brands, just my own website.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What's your plan?
I'm just gonna have fun with this podcast. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have fun with this podcast. Keep making videos at Diamond and just enjoying life. I feel like I just want to have fun. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to have fun, spend time with my friends and family, and give back. That's it. Yeah. It's really, I don't really have much. Like Christmas and all that, all these holidays, I'm just like, all I can think about is like, I just want to be with my family, or I just want to be with my friends.
Yeah.
Like these last few holidays, I've always just wanted to just spend time. I think that's really mostly where I'm at. Spending time with family and friends. That's it. Creating good memories. Like stuff like this. Like, I didn't start this to make money. I started this to create memories. That's really where I'm at. I'm just like, cool. If money comes, great. If it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter either. I'm very happy with my life. Like, I hope people don't think when I say I think about money all day and like want to make more money that they think I'm like some asshole. I just do. I don't know why I do. It always have. But like, yeah, I'm very happy, and like, no matter how much money you have, it's never enough. No matter what. Like, it literally will never be enough. That's why I tell people to do what makes you happy. Because if you made like, let's say $1,000 a month, and then you start making $5,000 a month, you're like, fuck yeah, $5,000 a month. It's like, it feels good. But then you make $10,000 a month. Hell yeah. Now $5,000. If you go back to $5,000, you're like, fuck, that sucks. You make $50,000 a month. It's insane. But if you keep making $50,000 a month for like 6 months, anything less than $50,000, it feels like nothing. And no matter what you think, then you make $200,000. Dude, I used to make like $150,000 a month. It was insane. I was like, yeah, if I just made $100,000 the rest of my life, that's sick. Now I make $1 million a month. Anything less than $1 million a month is like, you know what I mean? It's like as if you're failing. So, but I know that, and I'm fine with it. It's like I don't let it, like, it's not pressure for me at all. I don't let it like bring me down. I just know like it's never gonna be enough money. You always gotta be happy with wherever you're at in life. Like when I was homeless or whatever, I was still happy. That's why a lot of people. That's why they need to like not go to college because their parents make them. You know, they need to like do whatever the fuck they want to do and be happy, because probably so many depressed people too, because they're not doing what they want to do. They're following or being forced into this, or the school system makes them do this. Kids are taking finals and like blowing their brains out. You know.
I think people are just scared. They're scared to take risks, like how we took risks.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, I feel like.
But the risk is, there's no risk if you just do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
That's true. No,
because it doesn't matter how much money you make, because you'll never be like, oh, this is the perfect amount of money I need. It does not matter. It'll never be enough. I don't give a fuck how much money. You can ask a billionaire, a fucking billionaire. Like, think of $1 million. Think of $100 million. He has that 10 more times. He is not satisfied unless he's some like hippie dude who's just like, yeah, like, there's no way that the normal person will never make enough money. So none of it matters, really. That's why you just got to do what makes you happy. You have to, because you'll find a way to live. You'll find a way to make it work. You'll find a way to be alive and live your life. But you can't chase the money. Just too many people don't like do what they want to do. they wait too long, and then they're fucking, and then they'll always like think back on life like, man, I should have done this, or I could have done this.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's why I have to give super thanks to both my parents, because they were like hesitant, but they knew, like, my dad was like, I gotta let this kid go. Like, if he fails, let him fail and come back, because
exactly,
he'll just know, like, he'll figure it out. I left, I didn't come back because I was like, this is what I want to do, you know. And it's just like, I feel like parents should at least trust their kids. It's kind of hard because when you're growing up, you're kind of scared to tell your parents everything. Now I'm super open with my parents. I just be like, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. They're like, cool, this is awesome. Like,
yeah.
I feel like everybody should be able to just speak with their parents or whoever they have growing up. You know, a lot of people don't have both their parents or one parent, whatever, but the case may be, whoever they have to go to somebody for guidance, I feel like they should be able to accept, you know. I feel like if your friends question you, or be like, I don't know if you should do that. Are they your friends? Like, they should be like, follow your dreams. Like, yo, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm right here with you. Like, shit, fail together.
Yeah.
You have to fail to, like.
Yeah, my mom was the same, super supportive. I could tell her anything. So that, I mean, that definitely helps. I know some kids don't have that. Like, I know some kids have, like, both their parents against them. But, I mean, dude, your parents are going to fucking die, dude. So you got to still do what you want to do. You know what I mean? You only got yourself, really. If you're not happy, nothing matters. If you're fucking depressed, dude, when I rarely get sad, but I've been sad, like, after making money. And, like, and people say that, like, you know how people talk about, like, rich people being sad, like, oh, if I had that much money, I'd never be sad, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, when you have, like, money, like, I know compared to a lot of people, I don't have that much money, but I make pretty good money. When I was, like, sad, like, maybe, like, back in March, I was, like, really sad for, like a good few weeks. Dude, having money made it so much worse because I felt like I was already at the, like, I've accomplished a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And I still feel like shit. So I was like, dude, now what do I do? So it's like, it almost feels worse. Like, so that's why you have to, like, yeah, you have to, you got to be happy. You got to figure out your life and make yourself happy first. That's, like, the most important thing. For sure.
Shit, I think that ends it right there. I mean, you got to be happy. Like, just be happy. Danny said it here first. I said it here. Just be happy. Do what you got to do to be happy.
Yeah. Then the rest will come, like you said.
Facts. You saw it here first, folks.
Thanks for having me, man. Salute.
Thank you, dude.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.